away. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's D.O.A. It's like you're always stuck in second.
Hey guys, it's Caitlin and welcome to Kate's Corner. Today I will be doing the F.R.I.E.N.D.S Book Tag, which was originally created by lovely like Laura. If you've been swimming around to my channel, you may know that I love Friends with like a huge, gigantic passion, and I thought it'd be a good thing to do for this video, so come join me. First question, Monica, the one with your favorite perfectionist. I'd have to say Meant to Be by Lauren Morrill. The main character, Julia, is an ultimate perfectionist. She loves to stand by an itinerary and she just loves to follow by the rules. If anything goes wrong, she basically has a massive panic attack. I actually really enjoyed her character even though she was such a perfectionist, and I actually really liked this book as well. It was just very fun, and even though it was very rule-abiding, she was very cool. Just like Monica. Next question, Chandler, the one with your favorite comedic relief character. I'd have to go with Afterworlds by Scott Westfield. This book was so different because it had a comedic relief character in both points of view, but I'd have to choose the Afterworlds, the one that's Darcy's book character, which is Mindy. Mindy was just so cute, and she always broke up little parts of dramatic scenes with her laughter and all her funny little jokes, and I just loved this little lovable ghost. And if there was ever a second book, I hope it's in Mindy's point of view or something like that, because she was just so funny and so lovable, even though she had a really dark past. So I'd have to choose Mindy. Next question, Phoebe, the one with your favorite quirky character. Now, I thought this was going to be very hard to decide what character to choose, but then when I looked at my bookshelf, I realized I didn't have that many favorite quirky characters, until I landed upon this gem. Rainbow Rowell's Eleanor in Park. Eleanor is definitely one of my favorite quirky characters by far. She comes from a very troubling past and troubling present, yet she just always is quirky. She never cares what anyone thinks about her. She dresses in drag clothes. She reads comic books, which isn't really that quirky or nerdy or anything, but she's just so different from everyone else in the book, and I just have to applaud her for that. She never cares about anything, doesn't even care what Park says about her. She is just amazeballs, and I love her to the end. Next question, Joey, the one you wish to be a movie. Now, I love a lot of books. I own a lot of books. But there's only one book/series in which I would love, absolutely love, to become a movie/franchise. And that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I can't even begin to describe how much I love this series. I just want to go to the movies, pay even frickin' $13 if they make it in 3D, and see my Selena Sardothian, Dorian Havillard, Rowan, don't know your last name, projected on the screen and just cry at how beautiful they look. Even frickin' K.L. Westfall I'd be okay with seeing, even though I hate his guts. Just, producers, please make this series even into a TV show. Oh my god. Please. Now, the next question actually says Ross and Rachel, but I will never go with that OTP until I die. So, I'm gonna be going with Monica and Chandler, because, y'all know those are the relationship goals we should be following. Either that or Rachel and Joey. So, next question. Monica and Chandler, the one with your OTP. I gotta say, Throne of Glass again, with Sarah J. Maas. She's spectacular. Because I will go down with this ship forever. Selena Sardothian and Dorian Havillard. Now, I actually ship Selena with 7 other guys, but I will always, always, always come back running to her and Dorian. Because he is the yin to her yang, the ice to her fire, literally and metaphorically. And they are just perfect together, my babies. And I don't know if you guys read this series, but just gotta read it and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Next question. NYC, the one that takes place in a big city. And I choose Zoo by James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge. Now, this actually takes place in a couple of different cities, like DC and New York, and it's just so interesting to see how those cities kind of go to shit during this apocalyptic scenario with the animals attacking everyone. And it's just so interesting to read, and I just love how the city kind of reflects and shows how this scenario is working out, and that's why I chose this. I do have a lot of other books that take place in big cities like NYC, but I chose this for that reason. Next question. Central Perk, the one with your favorite designated hangout spot. And I'm gonna have to go with To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I don't know if you've read this book, but there's this one place, I'm not sure if they ever gave it a name, in which all the characters go to. And that is like this 50s diner that they always go to, and I'm just so in love with it. Like, they always get burgers, shakes, apple pies, and french fries, and they always just have a fun time and a fun laugh, and I just want to be a part of that gang and just be at this diner with them and just laugh and cry. Yes, it's my favorite designated hangout spot of anyone. Either that or the cafe, which I forget what it's called, that's in the Mortal Instruments series, and basically cafes are my favorite. Central Perk for that instance, you know. Next question. Smelly Cat, the one with your favorite Outcast. Now, this was actually a pretty hard category to choose from because I wasn't sure who was an outcast and who just didn't really have friends or just didn't know how to fit in. But in the end, I ended up picking Egg from Boy Proof by Cecile Castellucci. I actually really enjoyed Egg's point of view, which isn't really her real name, but I kind of forget what her real name is. Egg, she's just totally different from everyone, and basically she lives her entire life in a cosplay costume. She's obsessed with this one character, Egg, I'm pretty sure, from this movie franchise, kind of like Star Wars or, you know, Star Trek. And so she goes around school and she's just shaved head, wearing this Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars type of outfit, and she never has anyone friends from that. I'm not sure if she chooses to not have friends or if she just repels them. And I'm pretty sure that's why it's called Boy Proof. And I've actually had read this, but I read it 5 years ago, so I'm not really positive about the information that I'm getting from this book, so don't judge. I really enjoyed her character, I remember that. She was just so interesting to watch since we didn't have to really deal with any of their sidekicks. We had to see her through her. We didn't get to see her through her friend's point of view. We didn't get to see her being talked about by her friends or by her boyfriend. She does make friends kind of along the way, but only until kind of the end, and it's just really interesting to learn about her point of view. And if you haven't read this, I would recommend it, definitely. It's a very cool read, and she is a really cool outcast. The last and final question is the friends, the one with your favorite friend group. Now, this category was extremely difficult to choose from, because I just had so many favorite friend groups along the way with reading. Like the Mortal Instruments series, the 100 series, the Blood Red Road series, even, you know, the Throne of Glass series, but I wasn't going to choose Throne of Glass again. So in the end, I chose the friend group that made me cry the most, made me want to be a part of them. Because they didn't go through too much shit like the Mortal Instruments series people, so I kind of didn't want to be a part of their friend group, so I chose this one, and that is The One by Kira Cass. If you don't know this series, it's about contestants who are fighting for this one prince to become his princess/queen. And along the way, the contestants kind of grow this bond/friendship, and it just made me kind of cry in the end. Because in the end, this is the last book in the series, besides The Heir, which is kind of like a spin-off. There's the last remaining 4/5 girls, and they just make this really intense friendship bond, and it's just so adorable and cute, and I love it so much. I would just want to be a part of it, even though American Singer is there. And that wraps up my F.R.I.E.N.D.S Book Tag. If you want to watch the original, I will have it in the doobly-doo, and feel free to subscribe and just look at all my other videos which I have on my channel, and au revoir. This is Kate's Corner, signing off.